Hi there, 8th grade. Solving problems using scientific notation is lesson 46. Objective to multiply and divide numbers written in scientific notation. Write equations using numbers in scientific notation to solve real world problems. At this time, you can pause and do your power up. Like usual, I'm going to move on. Alright, scientific notation times scientific notation. So you're going to take scientific notation times another scientific notation. To multiply numbers written in scientific notation, we multiply the coefficients to find the coefficient product, then multiply the powers of 10 by adding the exponent. So, first off, we have 1.2 times 10 to the 6th and 4 times 10 to the 8th. When they say multiply the coefficients, they are talking about the fact that we are going to take 1.2 right here times my other coefficient, and that's what they're doing here. And then they're going to take the base 10 with the powers and put them behind. Okay? When we do this, we get 4.8. When we multiply this. So then we multiply this. When you have the same base, you add your exponents. We get 14, so we end up with 4.8 times 10 to the 14th power. Okay? So, right here. First step we're going to do is we're going to take 1.2 times 3. And then we're going to take 10 to the 5th times 10 to the 5th. Alright, we're going to multiply this. We get 3.6 times, okay, same base, add exponents, 10 to the 10th. That's my answer. Okay, here we have 4 times 5, parenthesis, 10 to the 4th, times 10 to the 5th. Okay, we multiply up here, we get 20. And right here we get 10 to the 9th. Okay? The only thing is, scientific notation only has one significant figure. So we're going to have to move this one. So we get 2 times 10 to the 10th power. That is scientific notation. You can only have one significant figure, so I moved it to the left, which means add an exponent. If you move it to the right, you're going to subtract an exponent. So, in this case, we add an exponent, so we're to the 10th power. Okay? Okay? Now, light travels at a speed of about 300 kilometers per second, and hour is about 3,600 seconds. Write both numbers in scientific notation, then estimate the distance light travels in an hour using scientific notation. Well, we'd have to move this 1, 2, 3. So we're going to get 3.6 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, third power. Good. Right here we're going to move it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to get 3 times 10 to the 5th power. Good. Multiply this first part, 8. Let's do it first. It's got 3 times 3.6, parenthesis 10 to the 5th times 10 to the 3rd. We're going to get, 8. So about 10.8 times 10 to the 8th. Got to move this one significant figure. We're going to get 1.08 times 10 to the 9th. whole lot changes here. Okay? We have 1.44 times 10 to the 12 over 1.2 times 10 to the 8. Okay? So, we have to take 1.44 divided by 1.2. Okay? Times 10 to the 12th over 10 to the 8th. If you remember, when you have like bases, you just subtract your exponents. So this is going to give me 10 to the 4th. I think that's pretty easy. Now we need to take 1.44 divided by 1.2, which should be about 1.2, I believe. And that is your answer. Okay? Okay, we have 3 over 4 times 10 to the 8th over 10 to the 4th. Divide that, you're going to get 0.75 times. Get, like base, subtract your exponents, you get 10 to the 4th. Okay, we're going to have to bump this one up and get 7.5. We move to the right, so we are going to subtract one exponent. Okay? Here, 7.5 divided by 2.5 times 10 to the 6th over 10 to the 6th. Subtract your exponents, you're going to get 0, which means this is just to first, or to 1. Okay? And to divide that, you're going to get 3. 3 times 1 equals 3. That is your answer. Okay? And Earth's average distance from the sun is about 150 million kilometers. Light speed travels at about 300,000 kilometers per second. Express both in numbers in scientific notation, and then estimate how far it'll be. Okay, 150 million. Looks like that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? 300,000. We've already messed with this one once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Okay, we're going to divide. We get 0.5 here times 10 to the 3rd. Not very many no significant figures, so we'd have to multiply by 10, which is going to give me 10 to the 2nd here. So realistically, you're looking at about 500. If you were traveling at light speed, it would take you about 500 seconds to get to the sun. Which if you want to reduce into minutes, you divide by 30. Alright, go ahead and do your practice set. If you weren't in school, obviously I'll check those when you get back if you want me to, if you ask. Also, any questions you have, I will answer. There is your homework.